Um, Thank you very much, guys. As you said, I'm Matthäus, and I'm a co-founder at Xyologic, and we do search for apps. And I think what's we're really trying to aim to do is to help you to find apps in a new way which you are not accustomed to from the Apple App Store, Android Market, or the Windows Phone Marketplace. And so that's, I think, the first thing, which is unusual for us. We're based here in Berlin, and we have a tech office in Warsaw, in Poland. All the founders are Polish. That's the reason probably why I'm here. But unlike a lot of the startups around here, we're really much more technology-focused. We're trying to solve some of the big tech issues. You know, in the last couple of years, we learned to download digital music, use digital books, and now we download billions and billions of apps every month. And the question is, how shall this experience look like? And what we're trying to do there is to actually solve a lot of the big science problems, and also then some of the consumer experience problems. And I think that's pretty unusual, because like if I think about my peers, be here or in Eastern Europe, I think the status quo of Eastern Europe right now is it's the way where you want to outsource your development, right? I think if I look around all the Berlin startups, like probably 3/4 have some parts of their development in Eastern Europe. And I think that's part of the status quo. At the same time, I think we try to help a lot, like other startups in Eastern Europe. If I listen to some of my peers and some of my friends there, I think it's the early days of the East and West growing together. I, for example, saw Grzegorz Marczak. Are you here somewhere in the audience? Facebook and Twitter. Grzegorz runs basically the biggest tech publication in Polish. And he was just talking, hey, how do we fit in here, right? Who we are. I think like him being here is actually just one of the first steps of the West and the East growing together. For us, Berlin means a lot of things. I think we can do a lot of great things here, but 80% of all our partners and our clients are actually in Silicon Valley. So even while we're based here, the German market is actually not that much important to us. When I go out here, I have fun. I think Berlin is the best town in the whole world if you're young, semi-poor, and creative. But nobody ever here talks to me, right, about tech. I go out here and I say, what do you do, Matthäus? Oh, tech. Oh, boring. He's not a writer, musician, creative. Move on, right? I love that, right? Because when I'm in Silicon Valley, I have to talk about Google and Apple and all that crap all the time, while here I actually have to have a great life and still work for my startups. At the same time, I think, so what's the opportunity here? I think if I look at Eastern Europe, there's amazing development talents and science talent. And if I look even at the big startups or the big companies like Yandex, which is the most valuable internet company in Europe, what you see there is that these guys are trying to grow west to the States, and I think this will be one of the biggest challenges of how either East and West grows together.